everyone for tuning in this week. I'm Professor Roger Biggins, and this is my colleague Dr. Gerald Hornbeck here on MSNBC. Thanks, Roger. Today on the Banned Books and Censorship Hour, we will be discussing factors that motivate people to ban or challenge books. According to the American Library Association, the three main factors that cause people to challenge books are because the material is sexually explicit, contains offensive language, or was unsuited to any age group. Other factors that cause people to challenge or ban books include issues of religion, race, and politics. But doesn't the First Amendment and the Library Bill of Rights protect books from being banned? Good point, Gerald, but many people, especially parents and schools, use the motive of protecting children from inappropriate materials. One interpretation of the Library Bill of Rights explained that librarians and governing bodies should maintain that parents, and only parents, have the right and the responsibility to restrict the access of their children, and only their children, to library resources. Exactly. It should be up to parents to censor what their children read, not to censor what the rest of the country reads. Censorship by librarians of constitutionally protected speech, whether for protection of children or any other reason, violates the First Amendment. I remember when that crazy guy assassinated John Lennon after reading A Catcher in the Rye. People blamed his attempt on the book, but other people do things just as violent after watching movies or playing video games. Movies and video games have rating systems that allow parents to regulate the access of these types of media. So why not make a book rating system that could serve the same purpose? The books would still be available to anyone who is interested in the subject, but it would also help parents and schools to decide what is appropriate for different age groups. That's a great idea, Gerald. Nowadays, schools are not allowed to remove reading materials from their libraries, but they are allowed to monitor which new books come in or choose not to own newly challenged books. I think a rating system for books would be very helpful in this decision-making process. In addition, private organizations have been successful in banning material that they find to be inappropriate. But public organizations are usually not successful because they are funded by taxpayers who are entitled to have a say about what the matter is about. Thanks for watching today. Tune in next week to see why my favorite book, To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee, has been challenged.